Alright guys, welcome back to another video. I'm going to be showing you guys how to make deposit to your broker account. So this video is going to be a tutorial video of how you can make deposit from your crypto exchange, whichever crypto exchange you're using, whether Bybit or Binance or any other exchanges. So I'm going to be using Bybit specifically for this video. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to deposit to your broker account, and the broker I'm using is actually called Deriv. So I trade with Deriv broker. If you want to join me with the broker I use, the link is going to be in the description of this video. So what you want to do first is, obviously, you want to go open your Bybit account. Then as well, while I'm waiting for this to load up, I'm going to actually go and open my website and then log in my Deriv account. To create a Deriv account is actually simple. All you just need to do is follow the steps of the video I'm going to be showing you guys on how to do that. So the video is going to be in the description of this video, so you might want to check that out. So this right here now is my Deriv interface. So I'm actually using a desk screen here, so you can actually see this is actually my Deriv interface. So this video is going to be specifically for how to deposit using crypto to Deriv. I am also going to be showing you guys how you can actually make this deposit using a very cheap rate, for you not to pay any of those fees like network fees. I'm going to actually show you guys the network you need to choose to be able to make a deposit to your Deriv account without paying any of those fees. So the network I'm talking about is actually like the blockchain network. So what you're going to do to make deposit on your Deriv, obviously you're just going to come here, click on deposit, and you're going to see other deposit options which you can use in making deposit to your Deriv. What you just need to do is select the one that says crypto. Once you've selected crypto, choose USDT, which is Theta. You can see it will also tell you to recommend it. So what you see here is you see other network. What this network simply means is like the blockchain network. So we have USDT, BNB Smart Chain, we have Tron, we have Epix, we have Paragon, we have Ethereum, we have so many other network, which is like the blockchain network we are going to use in depositing with USDT. So you might just want to click here that says lower fees. So for these lower fees here, we have only only four that is actually lower fees. So we are going to be using this Arbitrum. This Arbitrum has the lowest fee, so I'm going to be choosing this Arbitrum, and then it's going to load up and you're going to see the wallet you're going to be using to make deposit. So what you just need to do is come here that says copy. You copy the wallet and then you go back to your Bybit. Once you open Bybit, obviously what you're going to do on Bybit is come to this down interface here that says, if you're using mobile device, what you just need to do, let me reduce the size to look like the mobile device interface. What you just need to do is come here that says asset. Once you open asset, click on withdraw. Once you click on withdraw, you're going to select your withdrawal method. So since we want to withdraw to our broker account, we're going to use crypto, since we are trying to also deposit using crypto. So you choose withdraw crypto, and then what you're going to do, still do the same method, choose USDT, and then on chain, which network you're going to use, you select this on chain, so which means the blockchain you're going to use. So what you're going to need to do is come here that says address, paste the address you copied, and then what you need to do is select the network, which is what you've done already when you were selecting the USDT chain network you want to use in making deposit. So come here and look for that same blockchain you've used, which is this Arbitrum one. Click on it, and then you can enter the amount you want to withdraw. So I'm just going to go in with only $10 for this video. I'm just going to withdraw $10. So that is all what you need to do. Once you've pressed $10, then you can wait for it to load up. I'm going to be changing this to $10. So in case if you just type in the amount you want to withdraw and this withdrawal button doesn't pump up, just click on mass and then edit it to the amount you want to withdraw. For instance, I entered $10 before and it didn't show anything, so what I had to do was click on mass. Then I click on mass, the withdrawal button was non-accessible, so you just edit it to the amount you want to withdraw. I don't want to withdraw everything from Bybit, so I just press $10 and then I click on withdraw. So second thing you need to know is that to withdraw from Bybit, you need to do some certain verification that involves you linking your Bybit to your Google Authenticator. So I'm going to also show you guys a video where how to create a Bybit account and do all those linking. So your email, you're going to use your email. They're going to send you a verification code to your email and also a verification code to your Google Authenticator. So, but for now, I've only set my own withdrawal method, and I've set this my account, this actual address that I use now. I've actually set it to not require any verification to withdraw. So that's the reason why I did not do anything with Google Authenticator. So if not, what I could have done was come here, I'll just search for Authenticator, and then once I open Authenticator, I'll look for, I've actually set so many things here, so just look for, I'll look for the one I saved with Bybit. So in case when you are doing this Google Authenticator, to make sure to save the name so that you don't mistake it to any other thing. So I actually saved the name with Bybit. So what I just need to just press and I'll copy it and then paste the link. The withdrawal is completed. So right now I've successfully withdrawn $10 from my Bybit. So I'm just going to go back and then refresh my page. You can see the money has left my wallet. Then I'll go back to the website, then click on done, and then wait for it to reflect on my portfolio. So what I just need to do is refresh this page so that the amount can reflect. All right, still hasn't shown yet. So you can see my balance here is still at 8.76. So we're going to be waiting for this withdrawal to be completed. You can still refresh again while we're waiting for it. Alright guys, you can see here the USDT I just deposited is still processing, so we're going to wait for it to reflect on my balance. So once this is completed, I'm actually on my portfolio. Once this is completed, I'm going to be seeing the reflection on my USDT Arbitrum balance. So the deposit is still processing. You can wait for it. You can see the transaction is still processing. Alright guys, you can actually see the deposit has been completed. You can see my balance has gone up from $8.76 to $18.76. So this is it for how to deposit to your broker account. So right now, if I want to now fund my MT5, what you just need to do is click on here that says transfer, and then you select from. So I'm going to be selecting from my USDT, this one I just credited now, to my MT5. Now you can select the percentage you want to transfer to your MT5, which is what you're going to use to trade the market. So I'll just select like 5% since I already have like 13 bucks on my MT5. Once I select 5%, I could just click on transfer and then I wait for it. Alright, it has been successfully done. So this is how you can fund your MT5. And then if you're finding it difficult to log in from your broker to your MT5, that's to link it. What you just need to do is come to this place that says CFD. Look for a place that says CFD and then click on this MT5 standard. And then what you want to do is look for details. Once you see the details, copy all these things and then open your MetaTrader 5. Once you've opened your MetaTrader 5, what you just need to do is come here, click on this add here. Once you click on the add, you search for broker. The broker here is Deriv. You just copy it and then you paste it on this place that says search for broker, and then the broker is going to pop up. You click on it, you look for this place that says server. So the server is already here. You can see the server is Deriv BVI server 03, which is already here. So you click on this login, click on login, and then you paste it here, and then you enter your password. So this password obviously is going to be created while you are creating your MT5 in your Deriv here. So once that is done, that is all you need to do. So the same password you created when creating this MT5 is what you're going to put in here that says password. You just enter the password and that will be it. You're ready to go. So I'm already logged in here, so there's no need of logging in already. So once I come here, you see the deposit I just made. You can look at this place now. You see that the deposit of $4 I just made into my Deriv has been reflected. You can see today I deposited about $2.90. So I think I had a sell trade on BTC yesterday night that it went well though, then but reversed back to hit my SI before started pushing down well. So you can see I had losses here, I had profit here.